I'm here at Instruo, and you did this thing. Well, my alarm Melodies told me about this, and he said if you can't cope with the O coast, this is like the O coast, but without the cable spaghetti.
Yep, that's one way of putting it, I guess. Yeah. This is basically an incredible analog workflow where you have a fully analog synthesizer, dual oscillator, beautiful wavefolding synthesizer. That's just a single oscillator playing right now. Really, really gorgeous. It's getting sent notes from live at the moment. It's connected just over USB-C, audio and MIDI, coming to and from Ableton Live. But all the sound is coming from this analog box here right now. So we've got...
But that's something special, because usually a drone in that size, it costs like €200, but it only takes CV at the most.
Yes.
But you actually got USB connection and MIDI,
yes.
And you can
and audio
get signals from the VST, and also it doesn't cost €200.
Yeah, this is true. But you get what you pay for, don't you? And this is basically giving you a brand new way of working with an analog synthesizer, but also working within a DAW context. So essentially, you're working on making music. You're actually using this in the studio. This isn't just like something for noodling on. You're making a track, and when you save your project, it saves everything on the synthesizer. Next time you open the project, it all sets up the way it was before, and you're back to where you started. So you can use it practically in lots of situations where a modular setup, for example, can be a lot more complex. You have to record everything as you go and then edit afterwards. On this one, it's much more like it's got a really complex oscillator that you can work with. So this is just a single wave folding oscillator right now. Resonant analog filter. And currently oscillator 2 is set to be synchronized to oscillator 1, and both of them are set to lock to octaves, which means you can play it very, very melodically and get a range of really wild textures down to. And there's actually 3 different sync modes at the moment. So the moment the bottom oscillator dictates the core pitch of what we're hearing, we can switch it to the top oscillator, which is our wave folding bad boy. So it can be very, very gentle, or it can be very, very wild. And at the moment it's all transposed. So if we look just briefly at the VST counterpart, you don't have to use this. This is something extra. If you prefer to work just standalone with the hardware, it works perfectly as that, and all features are available. But with the VST, you can add on a whole bunch of extra stuff that you can do. We get a visual interface for the transposition of the thing. You can see I can turn it off here from the device. Now these don't lock, they just become wild FM sort of oscillators.
And can you only control it from the VST, or can you also send MIDI CC messages?
It's got MIDI. It's got MIDI over USB. It's got traditional TRS MIDI. So you just use a TRS adapter for that. But the USB workflow is really incredible, because you plug in one USB cable, you get an audio interface from your computer, and it allows you to then bring in things from live. Everything's perfectly in sync, no matter what you do.
So right now it's receiving clock over MIDI.
Clock over MIDI, notes coming. In fact, there's no clock. It's just notes over MIDI to this coming from a track inside live.
Then are you triggering notes with this now, or
no? I'm just muting and unmuting percussion here.
Okay.
So it's just unmuting parts, and the Seashell itself is coming into some tracks. Let me just show you inside live here for a sec. So we've got the audio from Seashell coming into one track here, which is where I can add on effects from live. Some delay. Or you can actually, I've brought in 2 channels of the same audio from Seashell, and I can introduce a second layer of processed audio from within the DAW, but all the sound source is real time live from the analog synth. Like, so everything's real time.
Yeah, but what would you really recommend it for? Like, it looks like a drone, but what we're hearing right now isn't really a drone. You can also control it with everything, over everything.
Yeah.
What's it?
This one
and then you can still put some spaghetti into it.
Mom spaghetti. Yeah, basically, it's so versatile, but it's targeted really at people who are producing music using either a DAW or working in a standalone environment, maybe haven't dipped their toes into modular yet. Because if you look around the other side, there's a modular system about this size of Instruo modules, which are inside this box already.
Really?
So it's like a full, really complex oscillator, wavefolder, filter, envelope, FM module. It's really versatile, but it's all built into the box, saves everything with your project.
Yeah.
You can actually use it in workflows like the producers would be using.
And that's why it's £650.
Yeah.
How much is that in real euro money?
In real money, it's about 700 odd euros.
Same in US dollars?
Yeah, and it's basically, for that you're getting a vast amount of modular possibilities, really complex analog oscillator, and the ability to integrate it into whatever workflow you currently work with.
And is it already available right now?
It's just been released, so it's out now. It's already sold out in major stores, but the next batch is well on its way, and you can pre-order one just now, and you'll get it very soon.
Okay, so I can get it both from your website or through resellers.
Yep,
it's available everywhere.
Schneidersladen, other places. Yeah, you'll be able to get it from all major retailers essentially. So.
Okay, yeah, great. Thanks.
Thank you very much. Cheers.